Yo, what is up guys? It is Evan or Halo Studios back at it again in the vlog. So guys, if you are newly subscribed to the channel, welcome to the vlog. Currently, right now we are working on my 2011 Mustang, and today specifically we are doing lowering springs on it. Now I also do full edits of cars, like hardcore trap edit kind of things, blah blah blah. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure that if you do enjoy the content, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe below, because we are putting out content pretty frequently now. But yeah, so like I said guys, what we have going on today is that we are doing my lowering springs. So those things right there, it's too dark to see. In there, we're doing those. And the ones in the rear. Now I don't have Chris with me right now. Chris is coming later in the day, but I actually have another friend coming over. His name is Sean. I've known Sean for about a year now. Really cool dude. We're hanging out for the first time today. I don't know if he's gonna be in the vlog or not, but we're gonna get this spring thing done and hang out some. And sorry if I sound tired. It's because I am. I woke up like an hour ago. And yes, it's like noon. So as of right now, I had the car on jack stands in the front so I can have both of the front wheels off. So we'll do the front wheels and then we'll do the back wheels because the back wheels are really easy. And then while we're doing this, we're also gonna be spray painting his tow hook. So I don't know if I'm gonna be showing that in this video, but I will be doing this for him. Just to be a nice guy, you know? It's really boring being here by myself right now. Sean, where are you, my boy? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's snowing right now in Ohio and I have the garage open for now. So, good job, me. Shit, it sounded like it came off. Ooh, oh my God, wow, I recorded that too. Alright, so this is a while after. I didn't really pick up the vlog at all because our buddy Sean, say what's up, my dude. Okay, so that's Sean. He came over to help me, and you know, it's his first time being in a vlog. I'm not gonna shove the camera in his face. But as of right now, we have the car in jacks, tire is off. Simple little oh, I am like really dark. So what we did, we took off that bolt down there, and then we took off, there's a brake line bolt back here, took that off already, got this nut off. Forever. Hold on, where is it? It's right there. Okay, and we also took out my strut tower because we need to get to these bolts. We're gonna do this a different way. So a lot of people use spring compressors, but I found a way where you don't need to use spring compressors and it's actually a lot safer. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the bolts back on top of the strut tower, and then we're gonna jack up the axle so it's free. Then we're gonna unscrew the top bolt from the strut and then basically just lower the suspension with the jack. I think it's a lot more safer and we don't need spring compressors. That was a mouthful. That right there, that little clip. You need to take off that clip. And this will be a lot easier if you have like clip removers, like for the interior or engine bay, whatever. They sell them in packs for like 10 bucks. We just haven't gotten them yet because we're stupid. We also have the other side, the wheel off. We haven't even started with the bolts on this side. I've been talking about this, but my engine bay looks so much more boring without the strut. It's the little ones.
These ones?
Yes.
What size driver?
It was a 10. I believe, or 10 or 12.
Most likely a 10.
Yeah, right.
I mean, let's be real, guys.
Guys, if you're missing a 10 in your toolbox, leave a like on this video. We just put the bolts back on it, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna we're gonna put the jack underneath the axle first of all to lift it up, and then we're gonna take off this center bolt. This is what's holding in all the spring compression. So this shit equals death. A broken fucking femur.
I'll be over there on the other side of the garage.
Now guys, while we're here, future plans. Sean, we're gonna do a full edit with your car.
Okay.
At some point. Sean had, it's an 06, right?
4.
Oh, it's an 04 350Z.
So it's a DE, don't hate.
Yeah. But I mean, at some point we can probably do a full like video talking about your car and what you've done to it and what plans are. So it's just more content for the channel. You know, it's all around, so it's not just Mustangs. Beep, 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 motherfucker. And we're gonna support this axle by putting it on the diff, or rotor, not rotor. Same thing. I don't know how much I need to go up though.
So slightly.
I'm so scared.
So what do we do now?
This is the part that could make or break the entire operation.
So what do we do?
So now we just gotta undo this top bolt, because this is what holds in everything. So guys, now we are off to Harbor Freight to get some deep sockets. I need to get my wallet. We'll be back. Here we go in the Turbo Juke.
1.6 liter.
But it's a Nismo.
It is a Nismo. These are car racing seats.
All right, full review on the Nissan Juke Nismo. Oh shit, you got Recaros?
Yeah, they come.
Oh, okay. I was like, hold on.
They come only in this version of the Juke.
Okay, maybe I will get a Juke one day. Chris, how's the back seat in the Juke review?
Not bad.
We're back from Harbor Freight. Christopher picked up these very nice colored sockets because you need a deep socket to go in there. It's like literally the last thing that we needed to take off this strut. Of course, we didn't have the fucking socket. Moment of truth. This is, guys, we're gonna fucking die. Oh, god damn. I'm gonna put a big explosion there. Wait. Before you continue, do I have your consent to possibly kill you?
No, because I'm doing this myself.
Shit. Sean, what about you? Yeah, he took cover all the way over there. But yeah, so we just have the jack raising up the spring a little bit to compress it. So we're gonna undo this bolt completely and then undo the tower and then slowly put this shit down. I believe that's what he did. What?
I told you I hurt my elbow.
Oh, rip. I had your consent. Alright, so what we're doing here is we got that center bolt out. Now we're taking off the 4 strut tower bolts and, you know, just the 1x1 action. Ha, rip.
I don't even know where that went.
So now since we got that little socket back from the depths of nowhere, now we're taking the rest of these off. Taking them off. Sean just dipped out. Yo, Sean, if you're watching this, I appreciate you coming over, dude. You know, let's hang out some more. It's pretty sick. Lower it down. This is so scary.
I'm trying to get it down the wheels.
I know. You can hear the spring uncompressing. Oh, is that it? Well, you don't want to swing it down all the way.
Can we go up a little bit?
It's still on there.
So what?
So just keep on going down. We just need it so that spring is uncompressed.
Oh, is it?
I guess it is, because the top part of it's gone. We can leave the jack there, tighten it back up.
It is.
And then we gotta take out that bolt and then swing it down this way, take off that bolt underneath it, and then take the whole strut out. I haven't told you yet, and today what we are installing, we're installing the SR Performance lowering springs for the, I believe it's 11 through 14 V6 and GT. But I could be wrong on that, it could be 09. I have no idea. But these are supposed to give us a 1.5 inch drop all the way around. So I'll show you a little comparison. We finally got the strut off. This is what it is. So this is obviously original, this is new. And the cool thing about these is that we're not gonna have to use spring compressors to put them on, you know? Because of the fact of how short they are. So all we're really gonna need to do is when we put this on the strut, we put it on here, make sure it's clocked correctly. So there's like a point right here that goes right into that little groove there, and then that's sturdy. And then you take your head plate, which is there, you take your head plate, and on the top of it there's another groove here. That's where the top of this is going to hit. See, people who have done these tutorials so far I watched, they don't really ever get into full review. So like this, I'm just wondering, we're just kind of figuring it out on our own. So I'm like, might as well share with you guys. And if you guys do end up buying caster camber plates right now, I believe is the time to put them on. You put them on right on top, I believe so. I'm not sure, I don't have them because I don't really care, because we're planning on doing coilovers on this car at some point anyways. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw this right on top. Put that groove right into itself. And then it's gonna fall right on top of that nut. So we have that
right into there.
Right in the groove. And what we're gonna do is that since we have two of us here, one of us is gonna press this spring down and that's gonna expose the nut.
The other one of us is gonna grab the impact wrench and
Impact the fuck out of it.
put the bolts on.
Yeah, so when you're doing lowering springs, overall you don't really need to get compression springs unless you want to take the strut out and then do it externally. I like how we did it with undoing the head bolt and then slowly putting the car down. So I like this way a lot better. It's a lot easier, in my opinion.
Yeah, seems like it.
All right, so we'll come back to you after we get this bolt on. All right, so I apologize that we couldn't record that. Obviously, we only have two of us.
It's a two-man job.
I don't have a tripod out here or anything right now. So we got the lowering spring on the strut. I literally just sat here. I put my hands on top of the plate and I pushed down, and he had the bolt in the impact. He had the bolt setting inside the impact, and then he just
I just put it over top, and then
I pushed down on it, and then
just went until we couldn't screw it in anymore.
Yeah. And one thing I did find out, guys, is that this plate does swivel, so just swivel it to where you need when you put it back up in the strut. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it back in there. So we're gonna get this thing back in there, put it back up there, tighten everything down, and then do the other side. All right, let's get it. All right, guys, so it's a little bit later. We couldn't really, once again, record. I'll try to actually record the other side. I'll go and get my tripod, and I will try to record the other side, like a little time lapse of what we're doing. But we got the strut in. Let me pull up my flashlight. There it is, very beautiful. Got the bolts in there, got the bolts down there done. The brake line bolt, and then we broke the clip, so we had to zip tie that pin down there thing. And we got that bolt back in. So we're all good on this side. Only thing is that on the top, we have to put my strut tower brace onto there when we get the other side and put the washers on, and it should be good. We're gonna go take a little break because that was terrible. We're gonna go eat a little bit, do the other side, and then do the rear, and then we're all done. So it honestly shouldn't take that much longer. Since you did one side, you learn how to do the other side a little bit faster. Let's go eat, Christopher. He's gone. He hates me again. Evan 2, strut 0. Chris.
What?
We took 0 casualties with fucking that exploding.
That's true.
That's fucking crazy.
We actually
0 casualties.
So the front, We actually didn't have any problems taking the front ones off,
Yeah.
other than a few stuck bolts.
Yeah.
Which, this is probably,
One of the rustiest Mustangs you'll ever find in your entire life.
I was gonna say one of the easier jobs we've actually done,
Oh, yeah.
because something hasn't gone wrong.
Yeah, and this is like rated as one of the harder jobs to actually do at home.
Yeah, when I got here, I had absolutely no idea what to do.
But I think the next hardest thing to do on this car would be like full turbo setup. No, actually, it's gonna be a lot harder to get control arms off because how rusted it is under there.
Probably.
We're probably getting copyright right now too.
Yeah.
We have the new lowering springs on. Both sides are done. This is the passenger side. Looks really good in here. We're about to put the tires back on, drop the car, and then do the rear. And then we're probably gonna do like a little tutorial on the rear as well. Let's see this tuck. It's not gonna tuck at all. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Ooh. Why is it rolling back? Is it?
No. What the fuck have you been doing, dude? That's not good.
Because I gotta put those
Working
blocks.
on the car the whole fucking time.
Because I gotta put those blocks on the ground. Dude, that's a good tuck.
It's not okay.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No, but if I had 20s on that, that would fill in that little gap there. By the way, we're running 18s right now. Shut up. Do it nice and slow. Nice and slow. Oh! I kind of got excited there. Front suspension is done. It's actually quite lower, honestly. We probably should have measured it before.
Yeah, you got before and after pictures, so.
Yeah, I have lots of before and after pictures.
Well, you have a lot of before pictures.
Yeah. So before, I could get maybe like a hand in there. Now it's like 3 fingers. We are on to the rear. What we are going to do is we are going to jack up the car from the axle and then put I'm vlogging. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put the jack underneath the axle, lift it up, and then listen. I know you did that one on purpose.
Yeah.
We're having some problems here. Do I have to call Emilio?
Who is that?
I don't know. What we're gonna do, we're gonna lift it up from the axle, put the jack stands on both sides, and we'll keep the jack stand there, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna detach the sway bar and a couple other bolts. I gotta look up which ones we need to do, and then we'll drop the whole axle down so we can just put both sides of the suspension at once. It's literally that easy. This will take us probably a half hour if there's no rust problems, which there most likely will be. What's up, guys? So a little update. So to get to the springs right there, what we have to do is we have to jack up the car, put on jack stands, and I explained this before, but I might as well show you what we're doing. So we have the jack underneath where the axle is, and then what we're doing is that we have to disconnect the sway bar, which is this bolt. There's 2 of them. There's this side and that side.
Yeah, I already got the other one off.
And it's really rusted on there for this car, so we had to use a bunch of PV last year, and then we torque wrenched it to get it to come loose, and then we're using a smaller one just to loosen it, and it just became a lot easier right now. So after I get this out, the sway bar is going to swing down, and that's okay, just let it swing down and hang. So at any point now this will come out. I'm going to support this with my knee just because. we go. And then this all should drop out.
Yep.
And down. There we go. So I'm actually gonna also spray some brake clear in there to clean out these on both sides. Just so when we put it back in, it's not gonna be stupid.
Alright.
I'm also gonna clean these too.
Yeah, probably should do that.
Already rusted. Alright, so now since we've been sitting here for a while, this was the next bolt to get out. It's the, I don't know what the bolt's called, but it holds in this strut and it connects to the axle. So removing this makes it so you can drop the axle down. Chris is over there doing the other one right now. I got this one out. And basically when he gets that out, we'll be able to drop the axle, take out them springs, and put in the new ones. Size comparison. 1/2 inch lower, and it's more coil right there. But what people don't tell you when you're doing these lowering springs is that after you get both bolts out, you have to push down pretty hard on your panhard bar or just right here on the axle to just uncompress that spring. And someone else has to lift up the spring from that spot and then pull it out. So now the next thing is to put the new springs in there, which is just the opposite. So probably not gonna be able to record it anyways. All right, and this is what they look like inside of the car. I actually did not have to push down the axle at all. I literally just slid it in there. Compress the spring a little bit, and I put it in there. And there is actually a locking thing at the very bottom of it, of like where the spring goes, so you know where to align it. But, you know, we're just gonna put it all back together real quick, and then we should be good to go. All right, well guys, we got everything underneath the car all buttoned up. We tightened down the sway bar bolts on both sides, and we also did the bolt holding in the shock connected to the axle. And now all we have to do is put on the wheels, take out the jack stands, drop her down, and let her slam. See how low we fucking slam this? Go ahead, Chris. Give me that tuck. I mean, that's better.
Yeah.
That's no sandbags or anything. Yeah, I guess that's better. But yeah, so that looks pretty good actually. Like if you're looking at it from like eye level, it looks pretty level with it.
So there's definitely less of a wheel gap.
Yeah. I completely forgot to measure what the wheel gap was previous, so F me. But it does look lower. I do like how this looks now. Especially because, you know, we got a little, now we can say we're on a aftermarket suspension.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright guys, so it's about like a week later. I kind of figured that we'll let the springs kind of just settle in and then do like a little recording session of it. But it's like extremely windy out, so I thought I would just do a little edit for you guys showing how low the car dropped. It dropped 1.5 inches all the way around. And just a reminder guys, those are the SR Performance lowering springs. So overall, I think they're really good. The ride itself is a lot stiffer because they're performance springs. And overall, I like the feel of the car now. But guys, I'm going to end the video here. I know it's long. I just got done editing it, and I am doing this right now. Like, I got a full haircut and everything. Like, we out here styling. But I'm going to end the video here, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already for more car content and other content further on as it gets warmer out. But yeah, guys, so I love you. Thank you for watching the video. Deuces. Look at this motherfucker. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Are you good?
I put your mama right on that bing link.